not sure what I did to deserve that.
Ой, сейчас. Ну.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Actually, Sebastian brought me there. But he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Да-да-да.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please, I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Might some kind soul help me? If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament. Might some kind soul help me?
Куди він нічого мені не показує?
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, well, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt
You
and...
met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes, and then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkin so that he'd tell me how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
You two seem ready for adventure.
To think it was beneath us all this time. Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Ніхуя собі, блядь, це куди мені тут?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Як метлу призвати? Блядь, її купить треба. Сука. Може купити метлу? Тільки не пам'ятаю, да? Де метлу купити? Точно не в Олівандера. Бля, я не пам'ятаю де. А, стоп, тут. Наверное, тут.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Стоп. Не в ту сторону біжу.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Revelio.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare yew-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches.
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals are overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
Do you mind sharing more about your brooms?
I have a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take Wind Wisps, well known for their quality ash handles. Yew-weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the yew-wand's darker reputation. Then you add the Ember Dash, known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around, thank you.
What are we looking for today? That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality.
Бердеш. Ну, погнали.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
How long have you had a passion for brooms?
Oh, some people continue to have their doubts about me and my ideas. I hope that won't dissuade you from helping. I know I'm onto something.
Why do you need me to report to you on this broom flight?
I did try to get Imelda to help, but she has some flying habits and quirks that made her difficult to collaborate with. I need a flyer with no bad habits and a knack for flying. Your classmate Everett said you're a natural on a broom. He's forever in here studying the newest models, almost as passionate about brooms as I am. If your rumoured talent for flying can help you beat Imelda's times, then having you assess the broom will be invaluable.
Sounds as though you took Kagawa's class.
I did, but my focus on the technical elements of brooms rather than the art of flying drove her mad. She thinks it fitting I run Spintwitches now. I don't reckon either of us ever pictured me batting away bludgers for the Cannons or Puddlemere United. And I find a certain satisfaction in winning over the naysayers who think I may be too young to run this shop. With your help, I can continue proving myself the most knowledgeable purveyor of wizarding sporting goods around.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Куди? Що? Це не то, це другорядний квест у мене активував. Блять, не то. Правило.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Є. Нарешті, блять.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Б. А я буду це робити. Блядь, тут скіли прикольні. Pop Balloons. Блядь, додаткові квести з... Дрейк. Окей. Потім зроблю. Це кес одно зроблю. Блядь! Треба було. Активувати треба.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our...
Revelio.
Quickly now.
Вони ж нема тоталуса, блядь. Чи мені відкрили? Нема в мене його. Де він? Це не то. Чи це завжди можна кастувати?
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Алло.
Well done. Patrol duty.
Ось тут ФПСіку не добудував. Ні, тобі здалось.
Don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own.
Як зручно, що вони всі спинами стоять, да?
Something here. Ramrock said so.
Блять. Жирна срака, блин. Куда ти йдеш?
Petrificus Totalis.
Та... Цікаво, двох вийде.
Why, it's a grapple, you are.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock. Revelio.
Тут нікого нема вже, похуй. Блять.
A will draw blood. Deadly mistake, this.
Бої тут непогані.
It's more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here.
How on earth could they have
Revelio.
known?
Revelio.
Can't imagine the goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant about this place, though.
Looks like we found the entrance.
Так і не додали, да, кнопку швидкого сейву, я так розумію. Ой, блядь, не ту.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Revelio. I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Revelio.
Hello, Professor. Did you say San Bakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
Чайок. Столітньої давності десь.
Revelio. I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section.
Revelio.
Нічого.
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
І тут він є, а як? Як на нього попасти? А, тут також відкрилось. Окей. Та ну ні. Я щось не зрозумів. Ні, нормально.
Revelio.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Revelio. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Tego. Confringo.
Блять, в мене летить якраз щось. Я встигну? Блять, не встиг. І хоч 2 рази в'їбало отримав. Все тут.
Revelio.
Хочу туди сходити.
What
Ah,
if
mi
the
sono-
king has planned for me?
Все одно сюди треба буде. Не? Чи ні? Чи це просто бокова кімната? Та ну, блядь. Не лякай мене.
Revelio.
These look familiar.
Це я знаю. А що внизу? Нічого? Нічого.
magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway. More statues.
Залагаєш? Ой, розлагав. Та блядь, я не встиг.
Not making this easy on me. Revelio.
Блядь, я заплутався. Мені щось туди вернутись треба. Чи я можу вернутися? Можу. А, не можу. Блять. А є загрузка туди. — 49, 46, наверное, це він був. Чи раніше? 43. Блять, це ще до того? А як таке?
At least I know what to expect this time.
Блять, як це може бути за 5 хвилин до цього, якщо...
What is planned for me?
Ясно, тут вже залутано. Як, якщо я сюди не дійшов на той момент?
These look familiar.
Що? Окей. О, баг візуально.
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both
А, тут
sides
просто
of the
сундук.
archway.
Я думав, тут більше лопа якась. Окей, ну, сундук залутав.
More statues.
На скіла іншого ніякого потім.
Not making this easy on me.
Коротше, інші скіли. Що тут? Конфрінга, наверное, краще. Ні, ну не пройдеться.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Не пойму. Окей. А,
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
якщо вернусь, там сундук є. Ні, я хочу не так, я хочу так.
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
А, я тепер не можу туди. А, ну він відкритий вроді. Відкритий.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Та, блядь, я ж нажимав.
Revelio.
Пора можна взяти? Що це?
Reparo.
Це на що? Що я роблю? Ясно.
Revelio. Accio.
В сторону. Подивимось. Нічого бачу.
Accio.
Нічого немає.
Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway.
Так ніхуя ж не помінялось. Чи змінилось? Не розумію. Що там змінилось?
Accio.
Ти, блядь, не привернеться. Ну, у мене в 3 можуть виробити. Да, вже 3.
Revelio.
Зільки, значить файт буде зараз.